My name's Larry. I was literally born an artist. When you think about the fact that everything, trees, stars, water, metal, skin, nerves, genes, everything is made out of atoms. So if somebody inherits a gene that enables them to understand music or maybe have a beautiful singing voice, I mean, the fact that some people can't sing at all and some people can sing beautifully just underscores the fact that genes are responsible. So a person should not boast about any talent that they have because they didn't even know they were going to be born, and they sure didn't know they was going to inherit a gene from someone in their ancestry. I'm a firm believer that all the genes were designed by a very powerful, intelligent creator. So fortunately, I discovered that I had the art gene at a young age. When I was a child, not so much my parents, but my peers really noticed that I had artistic ability and encouraged me. My dad, on the other hand, was kind of like Archie Bunker from All in the Family. And he didn't have the art gene, so the fact that I was a child prodigy artist didn't carry any weight with him. He was like, artwork is worthless until you're dead. I guess he might have been right. So I never was nurtured and encouraged to pursue art. I never had any good high quality art supplies at my disposal. I just buy some colored pencils here and there, but I always secretly knew that if I had some oil paints and brushes and knives and canvas, I could produce some nice stuff. And I also just coincidentally have the mechanical gene. I like to fix things and build things. So my wife and I were watching YouTube videos and stumbled upon a video about the most expensive artwork that is ever sold. And I gotta be honest, it really infuriated me. Because in every field of expertise, like singing, you got a program like The Voice. If a contestant comes out and they just don't have a high quality voice, the judges don't turn around. If somebody goes on America's Got Talent and they don't have any talent, they get buzzed. When athletes are, the NFL draft, if somebody isn't an exceptional athlete, they don't get picked. So it's nobody's fault if you don't have the gene, and it's nobody's bragging right if you do have the gene. But in the art world, that policy, or whatever you want to call it, doesn't hold up. We saw a painting that sold for over $100 million. If you want to Google it, I'm not going to mention the artist's name, but the painting he did is called White Center. And it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. And anybody that thinks that they see something deep or profound in that painting is delusional. There is nothing there. Anyway, it got me so irked that I decided that I was going to do something with my art. I work in a welding shop. I'm just totally content, happily married, just live a simple life. But I decided to build something artistic, and I call it the Tactile Sanctum. It's a art project that even a blind person could appreciate, because it's not only can it be looked at, but it could be touched, felt. It's really unusual. I got a nice workshop in the back, and I can't throw anything away because I always hope that I'll be able to fix something or build something. But anyway, I just took stuff that I had laying around and I built a box. And at the end of this video, I'll give you a glimpse of it. I intentionally did not film a whole bunch of footage of the Tactile Sanctum because I want to leave it somewhat of a mystery to maybe whet the appetite of the person that understands and appreciates exactly what it is. And that's why I'm asking you to please share this video. I'm not looking for subscribers or likes or anything. I just would appreciate if you shared this video so that it would increase the chances of the person that would purchase the Tactile Sanctum would be aware of its existence. And I know it sounds outrageous, but I'm listing it for $1 million. That's the starting price. I'm not parting with it for less. It's not 100 million, it's just $1 million. And as far as provenance, my name isn't out there yet, but anybody that knows art can see that I'm an artist. You know, I inherited the gene. So these drawings that I've been flipping through in the background is just stuff I've done over the years, mostly with colored pencils on cheap paper. But I just wanted to kind of show them to demonstrate that I really do have artistic talent. As a matter of fact, when I was in junior high, my art teacher's name was Linda Lang, and the bell rang and we were getting ready to leave, and she called me over to her desk and she goes, "Larry, I've been teaching commercial art for 13 years, and every year there's always a student or two that is a better artist than the rest of the class, but you are the best that I've ever seen." And that was such a meaningful thing for her to say, because like I said, I was not supported at home. My parents could care less. So hearing something like that just carried a lot of weight with me and motivated me to not abandon art completely. So that kind of brings me up to date. These were, I was thinking about a Miss Universe contest. That was misunderstood, and here's mystery. What do we got next? Here's misbehaving. I did Miscellaneous. That's coming up. Then I went through a phase where I did a bunch of drawings with water in them. Very challenging and fun to try to make it look like stuff was partially submerged. There's Mismanaged. Going back to 98. Gosh, 20 years. It's not art. Kind of a pun. It's snot art. See the snot? Kind of gross. Here's Miscellaneous. I think she was the runner-up in the Miss Universe contest. What do we got here? Trust. I remember drawing this, but I don't remember what inspired me to name that Trust. And some of these drawings, I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember drawing them. Just spontaneous, get a wild hair and get out the colored pencils. This is kind of a nice piece. I think this is called Maybe. And I don't remember why I named it that. Something tells me that I remember thinking about the word maybe, and I think I actually was thinking more about the word before I drew the picture. A lot of times I'll draw the picture and then come up with a name. There's Embrace. The liquid is kind of embracing the solid. And what do we got here? Springy Thingy. Oh, With Orange Sphere. That's an original name. Kind of forced somebody to interpret it. There's an old one on a piece of typing paper. Somewhere around here. July of 98. 4th of July, 1998. Also invented some board games, strategy games. They fall under the category of abstract strategy games, and I was kind of disappointed. They're not real popular in the United States, but over in Europe. Here's Strangerous. I actually remember drawing this. This is one that I just have vivid memories of drawing. It's going back to 2009. Very therapeutic. And I enjoyed drawing things that I always hoped would make the viewer want to touch, wish they could touch what they saw to see what the texture of it was like. So ultimately, I went, whoops. Sorry about that. I'm using my little tablet and KineMaster to make this video, and I think I got an email from eBay. Well, there's just a couple more of my old drawings left to show. The last one is called Nearer Than You Think, because that green sphere is in front of that leading edge of the checkered perspective. And this is some stuff that I actually had framed. I drew this when I was a senior in high school. This is called 13 Spheres. There's actually 12 drawn spheres, and then the atmosphere is the 13th. It's always nice to get something framed. It goes from being a drawing to being a bona fide work of art. Now, I'm filming all this with my tablet, so please excuse. I wanted to get some detail of that sphere. It's pretty cool. Well, without further ado, I will show you the Tactile Sanctum. The little lock and key is symbolic. So it's not who has the tools to open this, it's who can afford to open this.